The discovery of coffee is as mysterious as it is fascinating. Around 700 AD, Kali was attending his goats on a mountain when he noticed that they were acting very strange. He was very curious and began to investigate the area. He found a shrub with red berries on it that were half eaten by his goats. His curiosity drove him to try one of the berries. Not only did he gain a lot more energy, but he also couldn't sleep for some considerable time. The story continues with a wandering monk from a local monastery who heard of this new discovery. After careful examination, he noticed the bean-shaped seed, known as today's coffee bean. Then on, wherever Islam went, coffee went too. In fact, it reached to the far regions of Africa and the mosques of northern India, even reaching the pyramids of Egypt before it finally ended up in Persia. Coffee became an instant hit, especially as the first world coffee house was opened. By the 17th century, travel was expanding and the pleasures of coffee gradually filtered westward, especially among the hard-working and sleep-deprived.
It really began with people who just wanted good coffee. All they wanted was a decent cup of coffee instead of the swill they were being given. But it did lead most of them to realize that in order to get good coffee, you actually had to go down and see how it was being grown, and you had to give people a better life.
Although we often think of caffeine as being like an extra drug or a substance, which it is, it's inherent in those coffee beans. It's naturally found in the coffee beans. That's what provides a little bit of that bitter flavor of coffee, since caffeine is a bitter tasting compound. And decaf coffee goes through a process to remove the caffeine from the beans before you brew it. Caffeine does seem to have some addictive properties. In particular, people who are really used to drinking their morning coffee or having some other source of caffeine will really notice a difference when they don't have it. Whether it's feeling more tired, feeling more irritable, getting a little bit of a headache. There does seem to be a little bit of an addictive component to caffeine. You know, I think that coffee in excess can be a health risk. One of the main concerns with coffee is how people tend to drink their coffee here in the United States. I know we're all really familiar with those popular, massive Starbucks beverages with a lot of sugar and a lot of whipped cream due to the stimulating effects, and then especially once we started adding all that sugar to our beverages, should we really be drinking coffee? So it's definitely been an area of concern. Caffeine withdrawal, I don't think that there's really any significant health risks such as you'd see with drug or alcohol withdrawal, with severe drug usage. You wouldn't really experience the physical effects or long-term consequences of the withdrawal. They experience a little bit of a headache, maybe they're a little bit more irritable than normal, but if people choose to give up caffeine, they can usually push through okay. Coffee and other caffeine-containing beverages like tea have a lot going for them besides just the caffeine. They also provide antioxidants. They've been shown in research to promote good health. They're very common beverages in some of our longest living populations. So I think that those beverages in particular are good to include for a healthy diet, whereas the other places that we find caffeine, like supplements, energy drinks, are not really a major part of a healthy diet and have been shown to have detrimental effects to health. So if people like the benefits of caffeine, stick with tea or coffee. And for a caffeine choice, coffee and tea are definitely the best options. Forms of iron that we find in plant foods are much less easily absorbed, and coffee and tea are kind of one more thing that can stand in the way of absorbing those components. So for vegetarians who do want to drink coffee, I just suggest drinking it at a different time than the meals.
Amanda, have your grande caramel. Thank you. Have a good one.
One or two. It used to be 3, so we're cutting back.
3 cups a day.
Like 8 or 9 coffee cups, remember, on my desk?
I drink energy drinks. I don't drink coffee anymore. I have at least one a day.
If I don't drink coffee, I get a headache, I get grouchy. So it's basically I have to have it.
I drink coffee just to get me alert and awake.
I don't know, like I like trying out different flavors of coffee, and I actually prefer black coffee to flavored coffee, so I only get Starbucks coffee when I'm in a sleep.
All my paycheck probably goes to Starbucks and shopping.
I just love the drinks.
I'm not fancy. I'll usually drink like Starbucks coffee or the fair trade kind from Target.
No, I like brewing my own coffee at home, and Starbucks is just more convenient.
Since I always drink coffee every day, it's like now addictive, so like anything else that you're addicted to, you have to have it every day or else there's going to be side effects. So it's not really my choice. Caffeine can provide a little bit of a boost. It can improve alertness, concentration, but it can never replace good sleep. Caffeine intake can be part of a healthy diet, but if it's interfering with the sleep cycle or being used in place of sleep, that's when it starts to get problematic.